Hi there, my name is Bowie. I use they, them pronouns. Welcome to your training session. This session, I'm going to be taking you through an upper back mobility and strength session. We're going to be looking at getting some movement through your upper back, shoulders. This one's particularly good if you spend a lot of time sitting. I know so many of us sit at our laptops, working away, or our computers. This one's going to be really good for loosening up through the back, and if you're someone who gets a lot of kind of niggling upper back discomfort, this will probably be a good one for you. I want to acknowledge the original custodians of this land on which this video is being recorded, and pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging. This video was brought to you by Proud to Play. We're going to start our session with a warm-up. We're going to start standing, so find a position that feels good for you to start with. Feet probably somewhere around hip width, arms nice and relaxed at the sides. And we're going to start just with some neck movements. So we're going to take one ear, tilt it down towards our shoulder, bring our head back up, swap sides, and just alternate here, left and right, nice and slowly, just reaching down as far as you can. Doesn't matter where you can get to, just so long as you're getting some movement through the side of your neck there. You're not forcing anything. If it feels a bit pinchy in one direction, just ease off a little bit there. Just tilt to a point where it doesn't feel pinchy. Because sometimes those things just happen. I get it. That's it. One more time each side. Nice. We're going to take our chin now, point it up towards the roof, and then tuck it down towards our collarbones. Keeping your arms, again, nice and relaxed by your sides. Just nice and slow. Not forcing it down towards your collarbone, just wherever you can get to. Perfect. Coming back to that starting point, you're going to look to the right as far as you can, look to the left. Keeping your shoulders again just nice and stable. Taking your time. That's it. One more time each side. It's getting to wherever it is that you can get to. Perfect. We're going to come to shoulder circles now. So taking one arm, does not matter which side you start on, reaching it straight up, back, down and around behind you. Nice and slow, nice and controlled here. Not swinging it with any sort of momentum. We want it to be a nice, gentle glide. And let's reverse that. That's it. And let's swap sides. Do exactly the same thing, circling back. Nice. One more. And then we're going to come and reverse that direction. Doing exactly the same thing. Again, we're not swinging. We're doing a nice controlled sweeping back, up and over. Doesn't matter if there's clicks and pops, that can happen. Shoulders can be noisy. One more. Amazing. Bringing our elbows into our sides now. We're going to take our hands and we're going to circle our palms towards us, aiming for as big of a circles as you can with your wrists there. Really reaching it round in all the directions. That's it. And let's reverse that. So we're going to go back the opposite way. Clicks and pops, okay. Sometimes they can be exceptionally noisy. Shaking it out. As long as it's not painful, it's all good. Hands come to hips, feet somewhere probably just wider than hip width apart. You're going to push your hips forward, circle around to one side. Nice and big circle here, getting your hips moving as much as possible and keeping your chest as upright as you can as you do it. That's it. Nice and steady. Again, we're not trying to do this fast. We want to get as much movement as we can through all the corners of our hips. Coming back to that starting point, and let's reverse it back in the opposite direction. This direction might feel different to the first side. That's okay if that is the case. Just keeping it nice and controlled, working with where you're at and feeling good about that. The sides don't have to move the same. Oftentimes, our sides don't. That's okay. So feeling good about that. Wherever each particular side is at is where it's at. That's it, back to the start. Nice. We're going to bring our feet closer together now. Hands are going to come to the tops of the knees. No, we're not resting weight there. We're just giving our hands a job. We're going to dip our knees forwards and circle in one direction. Just a gentle push to the side. Our knees don't have a huge sideways movement, so we don't want to try and really force a big movement there. So just a gentle sweep to the side, and let's reverse that. Exactly the same thing. You know, like I'm not really resting any weight here on my tops of my knees with my hands as I do this. Be mindful of that. We don't want to have weight and a sideways force on our knee. Bad things can happen. Coming back to standing. We're going to come onto one foot now, so if you need something to help you balance, use whatever you need. It's totally okay. You can use back of a chair, wall, broomstick, random person walking past. It's all good. On one foot, we're going to do ankle circles inwards in one direction. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. And then we're going to reverse it and go back the opposite way. That's it. And then we're swapping sides. You might find one side's easier to balance on. That's okay. That happens. And let's reverse it. Amazing. We are going to take it down to the floor now. So I will see you there in just a moment. Here we are on the floor to finish off our warm-up with a little movement called up dog, down dog. Hands are going to be just in front of your eyes. So we're going to be on our hands and knees under hips. You might want to shift your hands even further forwards if you like. You'll find out in the first part of this movement if you want to shift your hands further forward, and that is okay. Adjust as you need. We're going to curl our toes under, raise our knees up, push our butts up towards the roof, press our heels down towards the floor. It's okay to have a little dip in the knees if you like there. And then we're going to shift our weight forwards over our hands, drop our hips down towards the floor. Feel good about resting your knees on the floor if you like as well. And you can either push straight back up into our down dog again, and coming forwards. Or alternatively, if you like, you can bring your knees to the floor, zip your hips back, come to that original starting position, reset and go from there. So find what works for you. You don't have to push straight back if you're not feeling good about it. But if you'd like to give it a try for a couple of them, definitely do that. I'm just going to nice and slowly work through. Imagine that as you're in this down dog position, that you're trying to get your chest to reach towards your toes. Shifting forwards. That's it. Trying to relax through this as best you can. I know this position can be a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. One more time in each direction. That's it. Coming forward. Knees come to the ground, sit back towards our heels. Excellent. Hope you're all warmed up, friend. We're going to pop straight into our first round. Have a breather if you like, sip of water. I'll see you back in just a moment. Our first round, friend, is on the floor, all of it. So if you are not down here, please come and join me. We have 3 exercises to work through that are all going to be focusing on our upper back and our shoulders and loosening them up. Follow through as you feel good about, rest as you need. You know your body, so work within your limits and with where you're at and feel really good about that. Our first movement was pop straight in. We're going to come onto our hands and knees here. Toes curled under, knees under the hips. We're going to reach our hands forward to in front of our eyes. We're going to sit back onto our heels, and as we do, we're going to bring our chest down towards the floor. You can just rest your head onto the floor if you like, or turn your head sideways. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Come back up. I'm going to do it again. Sitting back, reaching our chest down towards the floor. Again, turning your head if you like. You can change the side that you're looking. Big breath in and out. Coming forward. We're just going to rock back and forth here, reaching those arms right out. Nice full breath in and out. Rocking forward and back. Just taking our time here. One more time. That's it. Coming up onto our hands and knees here. We're going to take one leg, it does not matter which one because we'll do both, and we're going to step it forwards so it comes to the center of our chest, and then bring our knee down towards the floor. The back leg is going to reach back. Doesn't matter where this shin sits, just wherever it's going to go for you. Yeah, it's where it's going to go. And that's okay. We're going to keep our arms nice and straight here. We're going to take the opposite hand to our leg that is bent, and we're going to bring it across to in front of that knee. It doesn't have to be right close to your body, whatever point feels good for you. And then from here, we're going to take our hand on the same side as our bent knee, and we're going to just rotate up towards the roof, getting to wherever you can get to, coming down, reaching through this gap here, alternating up and down, just nice and slow, nice and controlled. We are not forcing anything. We're not forcing this rotation. You might find as you do a few of them, it gets a little bit easier. Perfect. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, that's also totally okay. That's it. We're going to do two more. And then we're going to swap sides. Ready, last one. That's it. That hand comes to the floor, the other one comes across. Step your back leg up and you can just reach that foot back. It might not be a graceful dismount, that's okay. Whatever way you can do it is all good. And then we're swapping sides and we're going to do the exact same thing. Stepping that leg up in one step or a couple of smaller ones. Take that opposite hand to in front of the knee and we're going to rotate exactly the same. So we start gently rotating up, getting to wherever it is you can get to, and then reaching through. Rotating and reaching. It's okay if one side is a little bit easier than the other. It's all good. Two more. Ready, last one. Hands come to the floor, we're going to step up out of that. And next one we're going to use either the front of a chair, your couch, or just something lower to the ground. I'm going to use my trusty workbench. We're going to come over just to in front of it. You're going to kneel in front of it. And you're going to put your elbows on the edge of it. So you're going to be far enough away that your elbows are on the front of your bench, but you're not cramped right up in front of it. Hands can just relax down behind your head. And you're going to walk your knees back here, lowering your chest down towards the floor. Just walking your knees far back is what you feel good about. Dropping your head down and just breathing here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting yourself sink right down. holding this position for about 6 breaths in and out is a good amount of time. I think it probably ends up being somewhere around like 20 seconds, but do it by breath. Nice, slow, controlled breaths. Then we can raise our head up, walk our knees forward, and safely dismount. So we're going to run through these 3 again, starting on our hands and knees. Our hands are reached out in front of us again. Our knees are under our hips. Toes curled under. Sitting ourselves back down towards our heels. Pressing the chest towards the floor. You can reach your arms out and then just relax them here if you like. Breathing in and out. Coming forward. Rocking forward. Sitting back, turning your head to face the opposite side. Breathing in and out. I'm just going to alternate here. Rocking forward towards the hands. Sitting back. That's it. Just taking your time. I'll do this 2 more times. Rocking forward. That's the way last time. Coming forward. Keeping our hands on the floor, taking out starting leg from last time, we step it forward and across. Reaching our back leg back. Opposite hand comes to in front of the bent knee. Our now free hand reaches up towards the roof. Reaches down through that space between our arm and our body. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Just taking your time here. If you move too fast, you might tip over. So really think about nice, slow, smooth as a movement as possible. That's it. One more. That's the way. Hand comes down. Let's swap those legs over. Step the foot back. Changing sides. Just taking your time with that as well. It doesn't have to be in one step. It can be in a couple of smaller steps. Shuffle yourself into position. Let's go again. This side, 1. That's it. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. Again, it's okay if one side rotates, much easier. One more. Hands come to the floor, stepping that foot back, and we're back over to the front of our chair, our couch, coffee table, whatever. Kneeling in front, our elbows come to the front. Walking our knees back until our head can drop down to in front of the chair. Breathing here, in and out for 6 breaths, in and out. Doing your best to let your chest gently sink towards the floor as you do this. One more breath in and out. That's it. Slowly raising yourself up, walking your knees forward. Yes. We have one more time to get through. So coming back starting on our hands and knees, knees under hips, toes curled under, hands out in front of the eyes, sitting back down towards our heels, turning our head to one side, breathing in and out. Rocking forward, sitting back, swapping sides. That's it, just taking your time. We need 2 more. Remember turning your head to a different side each time. Last time. Coming forward. Bringing our hands maybe a little bit closer to ourselves, stepping up, taking that starting leg and stepping it through. Opposite hand comes to in front of the knee. I'm going to rotate up, reaching through. Again, taking your time here, and we're not forcing anything, rotating to wherever it is you can rotate to. Keeping it slow. Just taking your time. We've got 2 more on this side, then we're going to swap. So 1 more. And comes down, swapping those feet over. That's it. Not trying to get to a particular point. You might find when you first hop into these each time through that you can't quite get to where you could at the end of each time through, and that's okay. Just gradually building to whatever position you can get to. One more. Amazing. Hands come to the floor, we step it back, and we have 1 more time over at our bench, chair, couch, coffee table, or whatever you have handy that you can rest your elbows on. Walk those knees back. If you can, if you like, challenge yourself to walk back a little bit further each time, increasing that stretch. And we go for 6 breaths in and out. Relaxing as much as you can with each exhale. Sinking that chest down towards the floor. Two more breaths in and out. Slowly coming up. Bring yourself forward. Yes. Well done, friend. That is our first round. Have a sip of water. Take a moment if you like. I'll see you back with our second round. Hi, friend. Here we are for our second round. Again, we're going to be down on the floor. So if you are not down here, please come join me. We have 3 exercises to work through, and we're going to work through them 4 times. Let's jump straight into it. We're going to come onto our stomachs here. So wherever you're at, you just need enough space to be able to lay down flat on your stomach. Tops of your feet resting on the floor. Nice and relaxed here. We're going to bring our chest down to the ground. And we're going to bring our arms around to outside of our shoulders here. And what we're going to do is we're going to gently squeeze our butts and raise our chest up off the floor just as high as you can. As you do that, you're going to reach your arms forward. Just reach forward as far as you can. Come back and relax down. And that's what we're going to do here. Raising the chest, reaching the arms just as far forward as you feel good about, coming back down. We're going to go for 10 here. This is 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Last one. 10. Amazing. Bringing our elbows to under our shoulders, curling our toes under. We're going to come up into a low plank here, which is simply bracing, raising our torso and legs up off the floor. Now from here, we're going to sink down in our shoulders, press up against our shoulders, press our elbows down, and then we're going to raise our hips up into the air, come back to level, sink down, press up, raise our hips. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. We've got 5 of these to do. So this is 3. Taking your time, sinking right down, pressing up. This is 4. 1 more. 5. Coming back down onto the stomach. Up onto hands and knees. We're going to bring our hands to under our shoulders. We're going to step our feet back. And we're going to come up into a tall plank here. And very slowly with control, we're going to raise one hand, touch to the front of our opposite shoulder, bring it back down, swapping sides. Keeping our hips nice and level. We're going to alternate for 10. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back down. Yes, that is 1 time through. We have 3 more times to get through. Now, rest as you need. Rest when it feels good for you. Have a sip of water. You don't have to work continually through here. Set your own pace. You also don't have to go to 10. Get to 6 and then reassess from there. If you want to stop there, that's all cool. Anywhere between 6 and 10, it's awesome. We're going to start again from the beginning with our chest raises, reaching our arms forward. So our chests come down, extending our legs out, gently squeezing the butt, raising the chest, reaching the arms forwards, and back down. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, reaching as far forward as you can. It doesn't have to be where I am. It's 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Nice. Arms come to the ground, elbows to under shoulders, curling our toes under, coming up into our low plank, and we're going to do our dolphin presses. So we sink down with our shoulders, we press up, reach our hips up towards the roof, sinking down, pressing up, reach the hips back. That's 2, we're going for 5. That's 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Back down, knees come to ground. Gracefully as possible, dismount. Coming onto our hands and knees, we have our chest taps, so we bring our hands to under our shoulders. Then we're going to step our feet back. Your feet can be wide here as well. Feel good about that. Bring your feet nice and wide. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Halfway through, just 2 more times to go. Again, resting as you need, friend. You don't have to continually work through. When you're ready, setting yourself back down on your stomach. Bringing our chest down, hands come to our sides, Gently bracing with our butts and legs, and we're going for 10 chest raises with arm extension. It's 2, 3, 4, it's 5, 6, 7, it's 8, 9, one more, 10, yes. Elbows come to under the shoulders, curling those toes under, coming up into a low plank for our dolphin presses. So we sink down, press up, hips back. Going for 5 here. That's it, just taking your time. It's 3. 4, one more. Yes. Hands and knees ready for our chest taps, hands starting under shoulders. Stepping our feet back. And let's go. 10 alternating. Everything stays as stable as possible. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Just one more time to go. Woot. Resting as you need though. Stop at any point. Doesn't have to be at the end. It can be in the middle, between each exercise. Doesn't matter. When you're ready, just working your way through at your own pace. Here we are back at the top for our last time through. Chest raises with an arm extension. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3. Keeping it slow and steady. 4. It's 5. 6. 7. It's 8. 9. One more. 10. Yes. Elbows under shoulders, curling our toes under, coming up into our low plank, sinking it down, pressing up, reaching back. 1, 2, nice and slow. This makes 3. 4. One more. And 5. Nice. Everything relaxes down. Chest taps, finishing us off. Bringing our hands to under the fronts of our shoulders. Stepping our feet back. 10 alternating. Here we go. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Whew. Well done. I hope you have enjoyed the session, perhaps moved in some ways that feel a bit different. Bring some movement back to your upper back and shoulders. Maybe even feel a little bit challenged by our second round there. But I just want to say a big well done. What an awesome effort. Hope you enjoyed today's session and that you can join me again at our next session. Until then, have a rad as day.